Hello and welcome to the April channel update, where we talk about what we think is going to happen with the channel in April. Orc Named Sue is going on hiatus, as mentioned in the previous channel update, and well, part of the reason for that is I'm doing Fallout Sue Vegas, and that's going to be more in the vein of 20 to 30-minute videos, probably, rather than like 10-minute installments. I'm also just going to fast forward a bit more through boring bits where nothing happens rather than have Sue ramble. Like the objective is to finish that game in a month and then go back to Orc Named Sue. And when Orc Named Sue does come back, I'm not going to be spamming it as frequently as I was. I just don't think it's doing all that well, and I don't know if that's because nobody likes the concept or because it's oversaturated. Oh, the other thing about Orc Named Sue is that obviously there's some missing footage in fake episode 46 where we warp immediately from talking to the courier just outside the mill to being at this inn here. Because I had to get in bed and get kidnapped by the Dark Brotherhood in order for the April Fool's Day gag to work. So I'm not entirely sure at what point that footage is going to get released, just to catch us up. That's really just going to depend on the rest of the release schedule. But video 7? Yeah, video 6 just came out. The compilation 6 just came out. Compilation 7 is going to go up through what happened in fake episode 46, and that'll be out sometime this month. I mean, ranting at the courier, it's not going to cover Sue suddenly jumping into bed at the Nightgate Inn. And then at some point, we'll need to cover Ironbind Barrow and Nightgate Inn before we rejoin Sue at the Dark Brotherhood, obviously. Final Fantasy VI, I've missed it. I want it back. It's coming back. Simple as. Civilization Beyond Earth Season 5. Remember when I said I was going to finish that in the month of March? That ended up not happening, but we're again fairly close. Shouldn't be that many more episodes. Hopefully wrap that up somewhat early this month. Saints Row the Third, we're going to go back to trying to have that on a Friday schedule, just because I've been away from it for a bit, so feeling a bit more energetic about that. BeamNG Drive, unsurprisingly, there's going to be a BeamNG Drive video at the end of the month. That's just kind of how we roll. I do have an idea for a Kingdoms and Castles thing, so there may or may not be that. As I mentioned last month, there is a second Cyberpunk video in the works that may or may not get done this month. Who knows? Fallout 4. Yeah, I started a new character on Fallout 4, and I know I said that the series was probably going to go on hiatus. I'm not so sure about that. What's probably going to happen is Tresniak is probably going to be doing some construction work. And our new character, Georgia, my plan for her right now is to cut across the center of Boston, get the combat zone, get the railroad intro, and then move up the eastern coast and do some of the Lovecraft stuff, or at least the Lovecraft references. So there may be some Fallout 4 content this month. Both Warhammer games, Total War Warhammer 3 and AdMech, yep, want to do more of those. Kerbal Space Program, there may be one or two. Again, it's a series I kind of want to continue. But the overall gist that you should be getting from this channel update is that it's not going to be a focus on one specific thing this month. There's going to be also, I forgot Diablo 3. There's going to be Diablo 3 as well. There has to be Diablo 3 as well. We're on a tight schedule there. So yeah, much more of a grab bag this month compared to last month Orc Named Sue Marathon. The other thing, you should probably not expect a video every single day, simply because I'm not going to be churning out, Orc Named Sue. The gimmick there was you do an hour-long recording session, then you chop it up into 5 videos. So that was really easy to basically churn out a video every day based on that. And actually, the reason why that started is because, as mentioned in one of the behind-the-scenes videos, Orc Named Sue started out as a normal Let's Play, and then I got the idea to redub the first session with the foppish orc who wants to prove that he's a superior being. That is not the accent that I use. I don't know where the hell that came from. And that, you know, didn't feel like doing all that in one go. So just did that in chunks, and that's where the 10 to 15 minute chapters came from. I've rambled for a bit. I'm going to stop now. Enjoy.
Focus fire on that VTOL until another target is located.
Don't focus fire on me. What did I do to deserve this? Other than everything.
I think attacking this Lord of Sin might be the worst idea I've ever had. I mean, what will I do with my evenings after this?